The only rule in the bush is that there are no rules. If you're lucky enough to be on the winning side, you get to live another day. But no matter what, you always need to watch your back. If you want to see some of the most spectacular hunts in the bush, you're at the right place as we count down 15 epic and deadliest hunts by wild animals. Number 15. Cheetah. The cheetah isn't a big cat, but it's exceedingly quick. Therefore, the issue for the speedster isn't catching its prey, but bringing it down, especially because cheetahs usually hunt alone. 2 male cheetahs hunt a wildebeest in this video, which was shot during the big wildebeest migration. The wildebeest is a powerful animal, and the cheetahs must use all their strength to bring it down without injuring themselves. They do it in the end and enjoy their supper. This cheetah snatches a piglet, and you can hear it squeal at the top of its lungs, but no one comes to its aid. A piglet for any cat, even the cheetah, is a tiny meal. It's more like an appetizer than a meal. The Fanatic brings you all the best content you want to see when it comes to the animal kingdom. If you want to see the latest confrontations between animals and the best animal videos, please subscribe now. We post new videos every day for your entertainment. Number 14. Martens. Martens are nocturnal, elusive, shy, and extremely intelligent. Because they are such lovely creatures, their fur is greatly sought. Martens will eat birds, fruit, nuts, insects, and carrion as an opportunistic feeder. Hence, it is a predatory animal that can kill considerably larger snowshoe hares and marmots. Watch this marten chase this hare. The marten is as athletic as the hare and manages to kill the hare without a problem. This marten battles a monkey, and it looks like the monkey is barely able to defend itself against the numerous strikes of the marten. The monkey is injured, making it extremely difficult for it to climb a tree so it can escape. It's just a matter of time before the marten kills this poor monkey. This marten hunts a baby vampire elk, and it doesn't take time before it has it under control and kills it. Number 13. Leopard. This young male leopard has spotted a warhog and stalks it with great attention. The leopard begins its approach, quietly, slowly. It makes sure the warhog isn't alarmed, then takes off and runs towards it at full speed and grabs it by the neck when it's just at the right distance. Even though it squeals for assistance, the warhog isn't going to give up lightly. The leopard clings to his prey and holds it right there, suffocating it until it kills it. This leopard sets a new standard. He's not only hunting a warhog, but he is also stealing one of the piglets from the warhog's den during morning prayer. The leopard is unconcerned about tradition, and when it's time to eat in the bush, there are no rules. Here's an expert hunter in action. These impalas have no idea that they're not alone. Everything is peaceful in the forest while they look for food, until a leopard falls from a tree and instantly kills one of the poor impalas. Life is unpredictable in the bush, and these animals must live with this fear daily. Number 12. Secretary bird. No, this secretary bird isn't pulling the latest dance moves from Step Up 5. It's involved in an intense battle with a snake. These birds have snake-killing skills, which include being able to kill cobras and black mambas, as well as other highly venomous species. They just have a knack for stepping at the right place at the right time and making the most of it. At first glance, it looks like this secretary bird is tap dancing, but it's actually stomping on a mole snake until it kills it. If I didn't know better, I would have thought it was auditioning for a river dance. This secretary bird finds a nice cobra and begins to approach it, trying to figure out what kind of strategy it will use to kill the reptile. The strategy is not complicated. Stomp the snake to death until it becomes nice and tender and ready to eat. Number 11. Golden eagle. The jackrabbit can run up to 40 miles per hour, but it is no match for the golden eagle, which can dive at speeds of up to 150 miles per hour. Hence, it's a cakewalk for the eagle to snatch up this jackrabbit. It has an incredible grip that can squeeze 750 pounds per square inch, so most prey are killed instantly. This golden eagle flies above a roe deer it has identified as a target for its next hunt. The eagle goes in for the kill and hangs onto the deer's back as the deer is trying by all means necessary to rid itself of the eagle, but it's not easy at all. The eagle's handler runs alongside the two animals as the deer runs for dear life. The eagle does its job and completes the mission with great efficiency. When a golden eagle sees a hare sprinting below, it goes for the kill, but the hare runs uphill, negating the raptor's advantage of striking from above. The hare who took the long way home is still alive. Although the eagle appears to represent the apex of raptor evolution, it is far from being a perch. Rather, it entails staying on top of the never-ending deaths of predator and prey. Number 10. Wild dogs. This pack of wild dogs has no pity for the buffalo calf and eat right through it while multitasking, trying to fend off an adult buffalo which is trying to put a stop to the hunts. The dogs are determined, and the buffalo may slow down the process, but I don't think it'll be able to save the calf. There are too many dogs, charging from all sides. The calf is already badly injured, and some of the dogs are keeping the adult busy while the others are devouring the calf. If the adult is not careful, it will be next on the dog's list. The dogs chase after it, hoping to get a bonus kill, and even if they don't, at least they will have succeeded in keeping it away from the calf. Meanwhile, the calf is still alive, but not for long as the dogs bite right through it. This band of wild dogs attempted to capture a female water buck, but she concealed herself behind a shrub and kept the pack at bay until they lost interest and moved on to easier prey. In both instances, the water bucks dashed down to Jones's dam, most likely in search of water to drink. The second victim attempted the same but was unsuccessful, and both mother and her unborn calf turned into instant meals as they were devoured in a short period of time, all part of nature in Kruger National Park on a regular basis. Between a rock and a hard place, this wildebeest finds itself. Some of the dogs are yanking on its snout while others are biting at its backside. I'm not sure how long this tugging from back to front will last, but the wildebeest is clearly in great discomfort, and it doesn't look like it is going to ease up anytime soon. This warhog crashed the wrong party, and now it will have to fight for its life, but that doesn't last long as these wild dogs disembowel the poor hog in minutes. When you decide to crash a party, make sure there are no wild dogs in the area. This oryx tries to run away from these wild dogs, but the dogs are pros and they bring the oryx down even though it is quite big. The dogs work together, and in a few minutes, there won't be much of the oryx left. Wild dogs remind me of piranhas. Once they start to bite a victim, they just eat right through it. Number 9. Hyena. These hyenas have taken a buffalo calf down, and this adult buffalo is panicking, wanting to save the calf, but not really doing anything about it. We can hear the calf bellowing, so it's still alive, and Mama Buffalo is trying her best to scare away the hyenas, but there's nothing she can do. The calf is gobbled up by the hyenas. They actually try to hunt the mother once the calf is history and chase her away in the process. This lone hyena grabs an antelope by the leg and manages to hold onto it until one of her friends comes to help. The herd looks on but doesn't do anything about it. A third hyena comes into the picture, and without any help, the antelope will not make it. The herd watches helplessly, one of their own unable to defend itself and die in the process. This hyena is eating lunch while its prey is still alive. There isn't one butcher shop I know that can deliver meat this fresh anywhere in the world. Number 8. Chimpanzees. There is a lot of action high up in the trees as this chimp is looking for food. The little monkeys panic, and for good reason, when a chimp snatches one of them up. Chimps have sharp teeth, but to kill prey, chimps hit their prey with a lethal force against a hard surface. They are extremely strong, so a small monkey like the one in the video has no chance of surviving. The aggressors scream and drum on the buttress roots to terrify their opponents. A group of males surround a female foe. It's a vicious assault, and she's lucky to make it out alive. Others, on the other hand, are not so fortunate. The war has been won, and a gruesome scenario is about to unfold. A young opponent has been apprehended and killed. The carcass is shared and consumed by the members of the group. If you want to secure your food supply, killing a competitor makes sense. However, it is unclear why they cannibalized the deceased chimps. These chimps are on the lookout for the colobus monkey, one of their favorite foods. The male colobus attempts to scare the chimps away, even though he isn't much bigger than they are. He fearlessly continues and shouts out to the rest of the team. Reinforcements arrive, and they intend to complete the task. The whole family gets involved in the hunt. The catch is excellent, and there is plenty of meat to go around. A community-wide hunt like this brings members of the family close together. Number 7. Mountain lion and puma. This young puma selects her target and calls upon every skill and every tactic she's learned from her mother. Stalking downward, she moves in silence like a shadow. Blocked by the fence, her prey has no chance of escape. The young puma pulls off her first successful hunt, and victory is sweet. This mountain lion attacks a large buck. The buck is strong and tries to remain standing, but the big cat manages to bring it down, but it doesn't get any easier for the feline. The buck battles hard until it eventually succumbs to the cat's powerful jaws. Guanacos are 3 times the size of a female puma and grow to be 2 meters tall. Is this mother going to be able to provide for her cubs as they grow older? The guanaco is a sight to behold. The puma doesn't give up and her cubs try to help it, but they're simply too small and lack the expertise to bring down such a massive prey. Even worse, the mother has been gravely injured. Her wounds are severe and full recovery will take weeks. Her cubs, on the other hand, will not last long if they are not fed. It's not only difficult for prey in the wild, but predators face their own trials and tribulations at times. Number 6. Crocodile and alligator. In this video, all the crocodile has to do is snag one of the wildebeest as they cross the river. It's a numbers game in the end, and if it's not your time, you'll be lucky to live another day. But a crocodile separates one wildebeest from the rest and begins the process of annihilation. So this unfortunate warhog is confronting a pack of wild dogs, but because it is facing the hounds, it has its back to the water, and a crocodile comes up from behind and captures the warhog. The crocodile submerges with the warhog in its mouth, and the dogs are still puzzled as to what happened to him. They merely know they've run out of food and would like to interrogate the crocodile, who's long gone by now. A crocodile approaches these wild pigs in this footage shot in the wetlands of New Orleans. The pigs seem completely unaware that they are about to be attacked by a massive sea monster. The crocodile swoops down and catches one of the pigs in a matter of seconds. Even when a friend tries to help the poor pig, it's too late. The pig squeals as if it is his last day on earth, which it is, but nothing will stop his death after life. The pig is already being prepped for dinner by the crocodile. Number 5. Tiger. Tigers are massive and powerful, and when you combine their strength with a stealth attack, there aren't too many animals that can escape such an ambush, and this wild boar is no exception. Once the big cat strikes, it's all over for the boar. This is tiger territory, and this feline has just made a statement. This tiger went hunting for deer and caught a young deer. The deer's tail is still wagging, but not for long. The tiger completes the mission, and now it's time to eat. It takes patience and skill to get the jump on a troop of monkeys, but when it comes to stealth, this tiger has earned its stripes. But this monkey is a little more than an appetizer or a snack to share with her young, so the tiger will have to quickly find something a little more filling. The cubs depend on the mother for up to 3 years, and only half of them will survive that long. When they do make it, staying fed can be a full-time job. Number 4. Jaguar. For many years, the caiman has been the apex predator in the area. Then the hunter became the hunted. This extraordinary act of predation was filmed by a tourist in Brazil's Pantanal and has become an internet sensation. It shows what skillful and audacious predators cats can be. It's not easy to overpower a caiman, but this jaguar makes it look like child's play. And then, to swim with the animal in mouth is another exploit to behold. You can see how big the capybara is when this jaguar runs right for it and throws it into the river. Although the capybara is nearly as big as the jaguar, it lacks the jaguar's strength, and it's no match for the jaguar's deadly jaws. This jaguar wastes little time diving into the water to slay a caiman. However, it seems as if the jaguar has lost the caiman and can't find it. Did it swim away, or is it nearby, hoping the jaguar can't find it? What a sneaky caiman we have in the house. Number 3. Bear and grizzly bear. This bear is ambitious. I mean, it sees a deer that's extremely far and begins to chase, thinking in his head that he will catch up to it. The bear swims across the water to the other side, but the deer swims the other way. The bear runs back into the water and continues to chase. It's getting closer and closer to the deer, and it looks like it will get there eventually. The deer needs to speed things up if it hopes to survive. The bear gains ground, and it's only a matter of time before it catches up to the deer. The bear finally gets there and kills the deer. Now, the bear has another problem. Another bear wants a piece of the deer, but this bear is not giving any of it up and chases the other bear away. This bear has captured an elk calf and it's devouring it alive. You can see the elk is still moving, even though the bear is biting into it and pulling chunks of meat out. This is gruesome to watch, but it's part of nature. It's late spring in Yellowstone Park. For elk, it's calving time. Newborn calves follow their mothers around intently, learning what they need to know to survive. For grizzly bears, the elk calving time is dinner time, and the sign of a vulnerable young calf is hard to resist. When the bear gets lucky and close enough to a calf, she can take off in a quick burst and chase it down, and that's what it does. Number 2. Wolf. When these wolves decide to ambush a group of sheep in their enclosure, they show no remorse. The wolves are hungry, and when hunger strikes, all rules are disregarded. The sheep are terrified, and they bleat as loudly as they can for help, but help isn't coming. The wolves slaughter a few sheep and consume their prey on the property. Hares of the Arctic. Hundreds of them have assembled for safety reasons. Trying to catch one hare amid hundreds is more difficult than it appears. Even if they do catch one, it won't be a particularly filling meal. Even wolves have to concede defeat from time to time. The pack, elated by their newfound strength, set out to send a message. They show no mercy to this coyote, and this female coyote has no choice but to flee. She searches for her comrade, but she is unlikely to return very soon, if at all. She must continue on her own because she will soon have pups to care for, but she won't be able to do so because the pack is in charge in the area. She takes a left and continues south to uncharted territory. Number 1. Fox. The Arctic tundra can be harsh, yet it is a suitable habitat for snokies to feed and nest for a brief time. Despite the paucity of predators in this area, danger lurks around every corner, and one hungry Arctic fox has been assessing the scene, anxious to feed her young. The fox serves itself and tries to grab as many babies as possible. During this night footage, a fox catches and kills a rabbit and then carries it away. The rabbit struggles, but it's an easy kill for the fox. This fox chases a speedy squirrel, but the fox is quick enough to catch the squirrel, and once that's done, the rest is easy peasy for the fox. Most of these hunts were spectacular, but one that sticks in my mind is the golden eagle diving for the deer. Which one was your favorite? Why don't you let us know in the comments below? Well, that's our countdown of 15 epic and deadliest hunts by wild animals. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and let us know in the comments what you think. Check out our other videos and subscribe to be part of the fun. Click on the notification icon so you can see our new videos as soon as they're uploaded. That's it for now.